We are back here on Girl Talk, and our friend Bruce Wood has joined us. 'Tis the end of the season, and you're looking fabulous and very festive, my friend. Thank you for joining us. It's a great time. It's been gorgeous out, too.
It is. It's a great time.
I think even though this is an interesting year.
Yes, absolutely.
And we're looking forward to the next year. Lots of things to celebrate. I had a question when you came in. We always talk about what we're going to chat about and kind of get a feel. And I had a question, and I think many of us may have that same question. When it comes to my financial advisor, are there certain times of year that are better to come and see you? Share how all of that would work.
Yes, absolutely. It's critical. We kind of work the way a CPA works. November is a wonderful time prior to the holidays.
Okay.
All right, that's number one, because you want to have a year-end analysis and a reset for the coming year before the holidays.
When you talk about analysis, what am I analyzing? What am I really looking at?
By November, you pretty much know what your portfolio looks like, where are we going next year, so how do we reset it? What are the tax complications of this year versus next year?
Okay.
And so this is a good time to always connect with your CPA and attorney. Always, like I did when I went to California a couple of weeks ago because of my mother.
Right. We talked about that on the last show, trying to figure all that out. And did you get resolution?
Well, I think so. The attorneys they listened, but we asked them about a custodianship, and they said no, but we do need to expand the power of attorney and add a financial power of attorney to clarify how to take care of a loved one as they become elderly.
So what was the takeaway for you about California law then versus South Carolina?
Well, you don't know what the law is. Most states, with the exception of Louisiana, I believe, is based on English law.
Okay.
So consequently, there's deviations to it, but the problem happens when you cross state lines.
Got it.
Okay, that's when you have problems with taking care of a parent, all right, and the legalities in each state. And that's why you always meet with the CPA and attorney in the same room.
I love that. It makes so much sense. I'm going to swing us back.
Okay.
We were talking about wrapping things up for 2020.
Right.
Is there anything that's going to be different or specific about 2020 that's going to have an impact on us? And then the second piece of that is then moving into 2021. What are your thoughts?
Well, actually, we had a big shift in the market. We had technology doing really well this year, and which is wonderful. Okay, it's reminiscent of the 1990s, the end of the 1990s. But we did in the middle of the year began to see a shift over to small companies. And that shift has finally occurred, that our clients are now moving heavily into small cap value portfolios.
What does that mean?
Well, there's different categories of stocks.
Okay.
There's small ones, mid-sized ones, and then large ones. That's right.
Like Goldilocks.
That's right. It's like Goldilocks. And so the shift comes, it's been a very large cap S&P portfolio strategy for the last 5 years easily. So now we begin to see a shift where small companies, because of low interest rates, better tax situation, are now beginning to flourish.
Okay.
All right. And as we come out of the virus situation, we will see that more and more occur because small companies become mid-sized companies, become large-sized companies.
It's so interesting.
Yes, it is. And this is an exciting time. So that's why the meeting with your advisor, he or she can advise you on how you can take advantage of that.
It makes so much sense. All right, so moving in, so we would do a wrap up of what we had.
That's
and
correct.
then we would sort of strategize. And when do things get implemented? Are you on a calendar year? Is 2021 when you start shifting, or can you do it anytime?
Well, I like to, in the past, after 42 years, like to make the shift in December. Okay. So this week, we made the shift of adding considerable amounts of money to the small cap area.
Oh, interesting.
And moving away from other areas. Now, does that mean that you go cold turkey?
Right.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
That means it's a transition, all right, for your portfolios. And that's the exciting things. Nothing is concrete in our business. Every day it changes. There's exciting things that go on every single month.
Talk about challenging, stimulating, invigorating, and dynamic. You have to be on the top of your game. It's got to be fun for you. It's like, do you like jigsaw puzzles? Because I'm thinking you must.
Well, when I was a single father, my daughter and I played them all the time. We loved them.
Oh, I was going to say, it's so funny because really, the more I talk to you and get to know you, really what you do is you take this puzzle and you seem to be able to manipulate, maneuver, and figure out how to put it all together in a whole.
Well, they say advisors are ADD. You know?
See, we always talk about attention deficit disorder as being a positive thing. There you go.
There you go.
It really is. It's
able
a way
to juggle too many things at the same time.
I love it. Happy holidays to you,
yes,
sir. It is
likewise.
always wonderful and quick
Merry
to talk
Christmas,
to you.
Happy
Merry
Hanukkah.
Christmas, all of those good things. Thank you all for joining us here on Girl Talk. Have a safe and wonderful week. Bye-bye.